So I just received the box of artist supplies from Hetty for the artist collab and I'm very excited. So I thought I'd open on camera. Yeah. Just so you could enjoy this moment with me because excited. Okay, so what I was thinking of doing, opening the prompt first and then opening, oh so tempting, the art supplies and seeing how they lend themselves to it and stuff like that. See if I get any ideas by reading the prompt first and then the art supplies. Plus it's always good manners to open the card first. So, oh it's so cute. Oh, there's a Christmas tree. Oh I love it. Eveii, hope you like your new art supplies. Merry Christmas from Hetty. Your theme is Christmas tales. There are many stories that surround Christmas that you can use for inspiration. You can use any of your own supplies along with these. Can't wait to see what you do. Good luck, Hetty. I honestly love this prompt. Oh, so many ideas. Now, let's see what I got to use with it. Oh, I'm so excited. Everything's so nicely wrapped as well. I feel bad opening it. I'm like a ripper. I don't unwrap, I just rip. I'm so sorry. Ah! Double wrapped. I really like this wrapping paper as well. Ooh. Oh. I'm so excited to use this. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I have so many ideas. I'm so excited to use this. Oh, okay. Enough gushing. Next one. Ah! Another cute little box. I love it. Ooh. Scarlet. I freaking love inks. I'm so excited. I think I have an idea. So, honestly in love right now. I feel so spoiled. Okay, let's just move the wrapping paper out of the way. Now, we'll start off with the smaller one first and we'll move on to the bigger one. Ooh. So excited! I'm saying that a lot, as you can tell. I'm excited. Watercolor paper! Ah, yes! Honestly, I love you for this. Thank you so much. Watercolor is my favorite medium. Like I don't know if it's just because it's the first thing I kind of got used to, but and also watercolor paper works so well for like everything. Oh, I just start ripping into this. I'm over the last one. Oh, you're joking. I'm so excited. I'm just ripping this open. I'm sorry, Hetty. Ruining your wrapping. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I have so many ideas running through my head right now. You have no idea. Oh, so excited. Okay. So, now that I have the art supplies opened and I know what my prompt is, it's time to begin pushing out some ideas. I'll see you back here when I have an idea picked and I'm ready to start inking. Yay! And I'm back, and as you can see from that footage, you know exactly why I don't do real-time voiceovers, because I'm just the most awkward person there is. Because of that, it's so jumpy and so cut up, it just looks ridiculous, and I'm so sorry about that. But Hetty, thank you so much for the art supplies. I truly enjoyed them. I'll be using them for the foreseeable future. That ink is just so, love it. Anyway, first a little bit about the collab. If you don't know what this collab is about, it's a Christmas collab with 3 other artists here on YouTube, 4 including myself. Those other artists are Blacksummer Colouring, H.I.T or Hit Art, and Hetty'S Art. They are fantastic artists, their channels are amazing, and I will leave their channels in the description down below so you can go look at them if you've never seen them before, or even if you have and be like, hey, I came from Evie's channel, how you doing? All that jazz. So yeah, you should definitely go check it out because we all sent something to each other. So everyone has got a package, everyone will be opening a package, everyone has a different prompt, and everyone will be making something different. So you should go watch all the videos. I'm excited excited myself to see all the videos. So without further ado, we go straight into the artwork. As you've seen at the start of the actual art process, I had 3 little images drawn out, and that is because the Christmas story that I decided on was A Christmas Carol. If you have never heard of that story, you should definitely go watch it because one of the best films you will ever watch. But on top of that, in the story, the man, Scrooge, is visited by 3 ghosts, and that is Christmas past, Christmas present, and Christmas yet to come. And I decided that that was what I wanted to do, just because the paper that she sent me was A6 in size, and I decided I wanted to make a set of illustrations, not just one, but something that had to go together. And I thought that lended itself really well to it. I thought I'd be able to inject myself a little bit in there. So I did not use the characters that are in the film or the book. I used myself. So in these illustrations, you see little cartoon representations of myself. And in the first illustration, which is Christmas past, you see me as a kid. I have my little woolies on, and I have my dog under my arm, Bella, who is not here anymore, and I have my Christmas list in my hand, and I'm asking for some very strange things, and just that look of amazement on my face. And then Christmas present, you got me in a onesie because I've always wanted a onesie. You got a cup of coffee in my hand because Starbucks is my lifeblood, and you've got pickles on my head as a little puppy with his pointy ears. Then for Christmas past, you have me as an old woman, grey hair, cane in my hand, and then pickles in my arm, all chubby and old with his own little cane. And I also decided that I wanted past and future to kind of mirror each other, but both looking in at present me. I think I done that well. So yeah, once I was completely done sketching out everything and I transferred it to my paper, I went over it with a wash of watercolour and I put down my salts so I could get that lovely texture. But I decided then, once I had done the texture and I was happy with it, I went in with a toothbrush and some watered down watercolour and I sprinkled some red and green watercolour all over the pages just so I had some nice vibrant kind of bits of colour, and it was just completely saturated with colour, because I find that sometimes when you put down watered down watercolour and you put the salt down, it can take up a lot of the colour. So I definitely wanted a lot of green and a little bit of red there in the background. Overall, I was very happy with how that worked out. I wish there was a way I could keep the characters in the middle from getting watercolour all over them. I know there's like masking fluid and stuff like that, but I've had some awful problems with that in the past where it just rips the paper, and I was not risking that for this image. I just didn't want to risk it because it was going so well. On top of that, I know it's probably just my own fault, like I leave it on too long. Either way, it's just practice, something I'll have to get used to or something I'll have to hone my skill in, but I wasn't going to risk it for this one. So I dealt with the watercolour that was on them and I just went over them then with the watercolour. I did use watercolour in this because, well, it was watercolour paper. It's also my favourite medium, and I wanted something I was really comfortable with to just get the best out of this little project. And then once I was done with all the watercolour, I went in with my pro markers and done my shading, because I have some grey scale pro markers and these will have to be replaced because they are wasting. I use them so much, they are wasting so much. So the marker is a little bit dry when I'm going over it, but I got my shade in, and then I go in with my ink and I get out my lovely pen. And I didn't show myself opening the packages because it was just a lot of noise and a lot of extra footage. It just made this video very long. Of course, I do open the package and I use the red ink first, and I decided when I seen the ink straight away, I knew what I wanted to do with it. I wanted to use the ink and the pen to do embellishments. I just thought it would be so pretty because they were such vibrant colours, and actually when the ink hits the page, it's so red. The red colour is so red, it's almost like neon pink. It's almost neon pink. It's actually quite amazing, and I feel like it gets pinker as it dries. It's very vibrant, so I thought that was amazing on like the jumpers and, you know, little designs and stuff like that, because even the red I put down with the watercolour wasn't as red as the ink, so you could even do designs over it. So for past, I just made her whole jumper that really neon red, because when you're a kid you're like, yes, neon, yes. For present, I done little polka dots all over my onesie along with some white, as you'll see. And then for future, I done some nice little patterns on her clothes, just because who doesn't love a woolly jumper that keeps you warm during the winter, that has lots and lots of patterns on it, you know? I've got a feeling that even when I'm an old woman, I will love crazy Christmas jumpers, so definitely had to get that in there. And then finally, and this is probably my favourite part of the whole thing, this just kind of ties it together in a way. Oh, puns. But yeah, I wanted something that kind of brought everything together and it made you kind of realise that they're all intertwined. So I took the gold ink and I did start off using the pen, but I decided that I wanted something a lot thicker and I didn't want to be going over it and over it with the pen. So what I done was I got out a small paintbrush and I painted a bow around present me, which is in the centre, and I connected them both past and future. I left both ends open. So yeah, you can just see that it's like a timeline, and I love that it's gold. That scan at the end doesn't show the goldness because it's just such a shimmery, beautiful ink, and I can see myself using this ink nearly every art piece I have from now on. It's so pretty. I can't even describe, especially with the textures and colors in the background. I just thought it was so pretty together. You do get a sense of metallic with the scan, but I'm really sad that the scan doesn't actually get the gold shimmery effect in. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. I'm really happy that I got to do this collab. Thank you so much for asking me to be in it. And honestly, if you have not checked out these girls' channels, go do it. They're some of the nicest people you will see on YouTube, and their artwork is amazing, and I just feel so happy that I got to be part of this. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I really hope you have a great Christmas and an even better New Year's. And yeah, that's all from me. Bye!